So here, when the circuit is switched on, the current starts to grow from 0 ampere to its maximum value. So maximum value means it contains certain value, maximum value. So whenever the circuit is switched on, current starts to grow in the solenoid. So current starts to grow means, already we know any current carrying conductor produces its magnetic field around it. So here the current starts to flow around this solenoid. So solenoid also it is a conductor, so it produces its magnetic field. If the current is a constant, it will produce the number of magnetic field lines also will be constant. Here when the circuit is switched on, current starts to grow within the it will happen with just within span of time. So current starts to grow from 0 to its maximum value. So current starts growing means, what about the magnetic field produced by the solenoid also going to increase. So the magnetic field line produced by the solenoid, it is going to increase from its 0 to certain value. So this magnetic flux linked with disk also. So the magnetic flux linked with the disk changes. So already we know, whenever the magnetic flux linked with a conductor, here we are taking the solid metallic disk. So flux linked with this disk is increasing from 0 to maximum. So flux is increasing means, then it is leads to flux changes. So whenever the flux changes linked with the solid conductor, automatically the induced currents are produced. So in this, induced currents are produced. That induced currents are in the form of eddies in this disk. So according to Lenz law, induced currents produced in such a way that it opposes to increase the flux. So here flux is going to increase in this direction. So induced currents produced in such a way that to decrease the flux. To decrease the flux means it should also produce the flux in this direction. To oppose means in this direction. So to oppose in this direction means, then it will experience the force in this direction, because it is opposing the changing the magnetic flux in this direction. So it will experience the opposing force in this direction. So that's why this metallic disc is thrown up into the air. So this is the one of the simple experiment performed by the Foucault. So next we will see one more experiment. So this is one of the simple experiment performed by the Foucault. Let me see now. Here, suspend a solid metallic plate between the two poles of the strong magnet. So here we can consider it is like a simple pendulum. So here it is suspended like this through the help of rigid support. So here you will see it is oscillating about its mean position. Consider it as a mean position. So about this mean position, then it will start to oscillate. Consider it is like a simple pendulum. Instead of the bob, we have taken the a flat metallic plate which is placed between the two poles of the strong magnet. Here we know magnetic field lines produced by the magnet. So what are the magnetic field lines from north to south? So these are the magnetic field lines. So here consider this metallic plate is at extreme position initially. So this is the mean position. So consider it as like here here somewhere this is the extreme position. It is a start to oscillate between these two poles. So initially this metallic plate is released from its extreme position, then from extreme position if you release, then this metallic plate is coming towards its mean position. The mean position is between these two poles. Here when the metallic plate is coming towards its mean position, what about this area of the plate entering between these two poles? So here this is the starting portion of the poles. When this metallic plate is entering into the magnetic field of these two poles, what about the area of this metallic plate entering in the magnetic field? It is going to increase. So here from here the metallic plate is entering between the poles. So the area initially it will enter this portion. So slowly the total area it will be entering, this total area is entering between these two poles. So here if you see from starting position, this part it will be enter, next this portion is enter, next this one, next this one, next this one. So what I mean to say, the area of this coil is entering between these two poles is starts to increase. So area of this conductor is increasing. Then what about the magnetic field lines passing through this area? Area is going to increase. Then number of magnetic field lines entering in this area of the metallic plate also increasing. So magnetic field lines increasing in the area of the metallic plate, then flux is going to change. Flux is nothing but number of field lines entering into the this metallic plate. So magnetic field lines is increasing, then flux is increasing through this metallic plate. So here also the flux is changing linked with this metallic plate. So again which currents are induced? That is currents are induced, that too in which form it is, they are forming in the shape of eddies. Eddies in the sense like closed loops. So like this the currents are produced. So like this the currents are produced in the form of eddies. That's why these are called eddies currents. So here one point you should remember, whenever this metallic plate is entering in the magnetic field, the area of this coil is increasing. So the magnetic flux linked with this area also going to increase. So flux changes leads to produce induced currents. That too that induced currents are in the form of eddies. That's why these currents we called eddy currents. And one important point we had to note down, as long as this area of the conductor is increasing, induced currents are produced, that are called eddy currents. So already we know, according to Lenz's law, when currents are induced in a conductor in such a way that it opposes the motion of this conductor, means this metallic plate is coming to enter in this magnetic field. So here eddy currents are produced. These eddy currents are produced in such a way that it opposes the increasing the flux. So opposing the increasing flux means, so this metallic plate is coming this direction. So here induced current produced in such a way that to oppose its motion, means here area is increasing. So area increasing means flux is increasing. So induced currents are produced in such a way that it to decrease the magnetic flux. To decrease the magnetic flux means this area of the conductor try to decrease means the motion of the conductor to oppose in this direction. So this conductor is trying to enter in this direction. Due to the opposition, according to Lenz law, the motion it will be try to oppose in this direction. So there is some opposition to the free motion of this conductor while entering into this magnetic field lines. So what about the motion of this metallic conductor? Is it like free fall? No. If there is no poles, then it is like a simple pendulum. It will oscillate about its mean position freely because of this magnetic field lines. So there is some opposition to this motion of this conductor, so it is not like free fall. So due to this opposition, this metallic conductor will come to rest quite soon because of this flux is going to change. Even whether it is a crossing, even it is crossing these poles, again it will reaches its extreme position, again it try to come its mean position, again the same phenomenon is going to happen. Flux is increasing, so again the motion it will be opposed. So due to this opposition, this metallic plate will come soon to rest. So due to this flux changes linked with this metallic plate, so the coil, sorry, this metallic plate comes to rest. This effect we called electromagnetic damping. So here these are the two simple experiments of eddy currents.